Vanakkam, Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to Here on India Today So South. I'm Nagarjun, Dwarkanath, getting you all the stories over the next 30 minutes that dominate the southern part of India. And joining me today are Sagai Raj from Bengaluru, Pramod Madhav Anaga from Tamil Nadu, Apurva Jaichandram, who's moved from Vijayawada to Chennai to cover the ongoing elections as well, and Chivi Mole from Trivandrum in Kerala, getting you all the stories that dominate and making the headline from the southern part of India. Let's listen into what we have for you over the next 30 to 40 minutes.
Hello and welcome. This is Anaga Keshav. The film Parasakti has landed into another political controversy, with the Congress youth wing in Tamil Nadu calling for a ban on the film, saying that it depicts certain Congress leaders in a distorted and a negative light. Meanwhile, Jananayakan has knocked the doors of Supreme Court, with the CBI immediately filing a caveat petition requesting the court not to pass any orders without hearing its side also. All this and more in the upcoming bulletin.
Congress is taking out a protest outside Lok Bhavan against the VBG Ramji bill, saying that the Manrega bill should be re-established in the country. Kerala Chief Minister, in other news, has expressed solidarity with the victim in the Rahul Mangutathil case by using a cup with the lines from an emotional note that was penned down by this victim after Rahul Mangutathil was...
Breaking news coming in from Tamil Nadu. Is this the big realignment of alliances? That's the big question that Tamil Nadu is looking at right now. Is TVK ready for an alliance with EPS's AIADMK? EPS says TVK can join the NDA alliance. TVK asserts that Vijay will be the Chief Minister's face. If any party wants to be a part of TVK as an alliance with Vijay as the Chief Minister, they would be more than happy to have them in the alliance. TVK on the EPS offer that he says that anyone can join us is what TVK says, and also have gone on to say that they would share power. They can't be two chief ministers in one alliance. So now we'll have to wait and watch. Will TVK move towards NDA alliance with accepting AIADMK's EPS as a CM face, or will EPS extend a support to TVK alliance and say let's go with Vijay as a CM face? Because both of these leaders have been assertive about them being the Chief Minister's face. But however, this seems to be a big realignment within the Tamil Nadu politics, that EPS seems to be saying that there is one more party that's joining the NDA alliance. The big speculation is it TVK that will be a part of the EPS alliance and the NDA alliance as well? I spoke to the TVK spokesperson, Mr. Felix Gerald. Listening to what he had to say.
So thank you for speaking to India Today, and we've got some source-based information that EPS, if at all TVK comes to be a part of the alliance, would welcome it. And I hope you remember that during a rally that he also looked at the TVK flags and said, this is a sign or this is a hint for the coming few days, is what EPS had said. Where does TVK stand? Are you going towards EPS and NDA alliance, or you want to be the third front of Tamil Nadu?
I know, we are not the third front of Tamil Nadu. I'll tell you why. And let me explain this regarding EPS and statements. See, both the parties, AIADMK as well as TVK, we had passed a resolution that for us, our leader is going to be the Chief Minister candidate. And we are on our first political public meeting, our leader proclaimed that TVK has the potential to form the government on our own. If is very important. If anybody comes to our alliance, and we will give them up, we will share the governance with them. We will share the power with them. This is our statement. But so we are not desperate to form an alliance, number one. Number two, we are not at the receiving end. We are at the giving end. So we are today the entire Tamil Nadu politics revolves around TVK. We are doing politics, they are doing reactive politics. Whatever we do, it's a reaction from all the other parties. So our leader and our party is the center of gravity of Tamil Nadu politics today. And the charismatic leadership, the one and only charismatic leader is on the ground, is our leader, Edappadi Vijay. Okay.
Actually returning from Delhi after the CBI inquiry. But the interesting fact here is that we've got information exclusively that EPS has once again hinted about a new party joining AIADMK alliance. And the only new party in the state of Tamil Nadu that is making a lot of waves right now is actually Vijay TVK. I'm joined by Naga once again. Nagarjun, I just want to know one thing. Is this new party going to be TVK, or once again EPS trying to hint about anything else? Because he's from the beginning, no matter, even if Vijay tries to steal MGR's legacy or whatever it is, EPS has been very firm about taking Vijay into his alliance. Is this one more strike on that?
Well, it's a complicated structure that we are talking, Pramod. It's multi-layered as well. Both have aspirations about being the chief minister. Will Tamil Nadu see a 2.5 year rotational CM? That looks difficult, but both of them have been vehemently about speaking out about them being the chief minister's face. So will EPS make way for Vijay to then come to a part of an alliance, or will Vijay make way for EPS and then to be a part of an alliance? That's the big question. But they also have a common enemy as DMK. The EPS has hinted that there has been a common understanding in terms of ideology that they want to fight the DMK, both TVK and AIADMK. He also spoke about how there's flags in TVK flags in AIADMK rallies, and that's a big hint in the coming few days. Now we'll have to wait and see if EPS will pick his call and speak to Vijay as to what's happening, and if the alliance, the grand alliance, will be stitched. And also, Pramod, is the X factor about the BJP. Vijay also has spoken against BJP. How can BJP be a part of the same alliance when Vijay in the last 2 months has spoken out against the BJP party as well? So these are the complexities that one will have to watch out for. But in the next 1 week or 5 days, seems to be some grand alliance in the making. We'll have to wait and watch which is the party that would join the NDA alliance.
Well, thank you, Nagarjuna. The important part is that, just like you mentioned, it is a bit complicated because on one side, TVK and AIADMK has a common enemy of DMK. But at the same time, TVK also has another common enemy, and that seems to be BJP. And this is where, whether TVK is going to ally with Congress, whose common enemy also is BJP or not, that seems to be wait. But the bigger question here is that TVK has already given an open invitation to anybody who accepts Vijay as the chief minister. I'm joined by Anaga Keshav right now. Anaga, right now it looks like there could be some kind of negotiations could be done within AIADMK. But one thing is very clear and firm. Still, AIADMK is keeping the doors open for TVK. Is there any kind of reciprocation from TVK on this matter? Well, it's very clear, Nagarjuna. Once again, does it look like TVK want to actually entertain Edappadi Palaniswami's this idea?
Pramod, did you say they want to entertain or they wouldn't want to entertain?
What do you think? Do you think TVK wants to entertain this particular idea from AIADMK to join the alliance?
I think absolutely. This seems to be sending shivers down the opposition spine, maybe the DMK and the Congress party also. Remember, TVK is the X factor in this 2026 elections. Congress is sending feelers, AIADMK is sending feelers. Everyone wants to be a part of this TVK Grand Alliance as well, because they know in their own service that TVK is doing quite well in their own service. But the big question is, without the cadre on the ground, can they bring people to vote for them and press that button on the EVM machines? That's the big question. TVK definitely have the optics right, but do they have the booth agents, the booth level workers to bring people out of their homes to press the EVM button? Definitely they would be encouraging this idea of EPS and Vijay coming together, and that would make sure that DMK has a formidable opponent and there's no vote division between the opposition, and that's the reason why EPS also know the value of this great alliance.
Surely is, Nagarjun, one thing is very certain, because in the state of Tamil Nadu, it looks like everybody is agreeing at least a minimum of 10 to 12% vote percentage for Vijay, and that too from the either the first-time voters or the youth in particular, because he was able to actually show that during his all programs, even as we speak right now, it looked like earlier EPS wanted to piggyback on this particular fame, and that's the reason. Just like you mentioned earlier, during one particular event, just a couple of people waving TVK flag, he took it as an end, he took it as a signal for a grand alliance. I'm also joined by Anaga Keshav over here. Anaga, on one side, EPS earlier feelers were entirely different, but it looks like even while talking to candidates, they are being actually invited during this particular meeting for candidates for the election. EPS apparently has given such kind of a feeler right now. Is AIADMK okay with this particular idea?
Well, of course, in fact, the ADMK party has always maintained, including the BJP, in fact, they've maintained that doors are always open for Vijay to come. What the NDA as a whole believes is that when all of our intention is to dethrone DMK, then then all of us must unite to jointly defeat DMK. That's the only way that we can defeat a Dravidian party as tall as DMK. Is the opinion that all the DMK, is the opinion that all the NDA cadres also have, and that includes ADMK and BJP as well. And that's why, even if we take a look at what's happening, be it the Karur stampede tragedy or be it what's happening right now with the CBFC, knives are not that sharp pointed out at Vijay, including the ADMK. They've always been very, very soft when it comes to Vijay. Even when the stampede happened, Edappadi Palaniswami spoke in support of Vijay. That's the kind of solidarity that we saw. It's very, very clear. In fact, they've also said it openly on a couple of instances that the door will be open for actor-turned-neta to join hands. But, Pramod, that is still very, very far-fetched. But in case if that happens, there would be a very big question as to who will be the chief ministerial face. Because Vijay wants to become the CM, Edappadi Palaniswamy wants to become the CM. So how are they really going to sort this out? That would be the biggest clash if at all Vijay decides to join hands with NDA. There is also another unlikely thing because BJP is a part of NDA and Vijay has called BJP as its ideological enemy. So that seems a bit far-fetched at the moment. But looking at the political developments, this is what we have at the moment.
I request you to stay back because the important aspect is that, like I mentioned earlier, when it comes to Vijay, he has two common enemies and both are on different angles. One being a Dravidian party, DMK, and the other one a national party, BJP, because aligning with them, with him in particular, is going to be extremely difficult. On one side, AIADMK is open for alliance. On the other side, Congress is also open for alliance, which very clearly showed by the way they supported not just EPS, even Rahul Gandhi called up Vijay and he spoke over the phone, and the same way Congress has completely backed Vijay in this Jananayakan fiasco. The important question is that, now, is Vijay going to be the deputy chief minister if this alliance going to bloom, or is he going to be the chief minister? Because he very clearly, TVK mentions that anybody who is accepting Vijay as a chief minister is welcome. Is that the case?
Yeah, for me. Well, of course, Pramod, if you do take a look at what's happening, the Congress and TVK have always been long-term allies. In fact, the Congress's chief, Rahul Gandhi, has a very close personal relationship that's going on with Vijay. And even if you take a look at the recent statements that's made by the members of Congress, be it Jyotimani or be it Manikam Tagore, they've always been very cozy with what Vijay has to say. Even with, with what happened with the entire Jananayakan controversy landing up in a legal battle, we had the Congress MPs openly rallying behind and backing actor-turned-neta Vijay. So it's very, very clear that the Congress does have a soft corner for Vijay and they are using this support that they have with Vijay in order to bargain for more seats with DMK. The Congress is of the belief that we have been long-term allies of DMK for a very, very long time, and it's high time that we also get a share in power sharing. Be it in the parliament or anywhere else, we've always been in support of Congress. We've always unquestionably blindly supported the stance of Congress party in parliament. So when it comes to state this time, it's time that we get our due share. It's high time that we get a share in power, in power sharing, in power arrangement is what the Congress has to say. And therefore, we see a lot of cozying up that's happening with actor-turned-neta Vijay. Open statements backing Vijay. In fact, even today we had a Congress youth wing, vice president say that he wants to ban Parasakti. So that's the kind of soft push that we are seeing against the DMK and mild cozying up to Vijay. All this promoted as an optics in order to bargain for more seats with DMK for elections.
Understand, Anaga, but the one thing is very clear, we cannot henceforth use the word far-fetched because we do not have much time. Probably between February 10 or 15, the dates are going to be announced, and we don't even have almost a month for the alliances to fall in place, be it DMK alliance, ED alliance or NDA alliance. And now we also have TVK. Who is TVK going to join? Who are going to form the alliance is going to play a very important role. At the same time, we also have a breaking right now on this particular matter. This is about what Congress thinks on this meeting. This is a very important one from the state of Tamil Nadu. And Manikam Tagore, the Congress MP, who has completely raised his voice for the need of power sharing, not seat sharing, but power sharing, and claiming it is high time it happens in the state of Tamil Nadu, has also spoken to India Today. The important aspect is that we try to explain to him that since 1967, this concept has not prevailed in the state of Tamil Nadu. Manikam Tagore, Girish Chorankar, everyone else from the Congress party very clearly mentioned that this is a reflection of the Congress cadres from the state of Tamil Nadu, because they want to have a kind of share in the power to make sure that their manifesto and whatever they promise is implemented in the state. However, DMK has vehemently said no to this, but here's what Manikam Tagore had to say about his demand.
We all know that Tamil Nadu is a state where the political alliances matters. Whomever is having a good alliance, they are going to win the government. It has happened in 1967 when Congress was defeated by extreme two different visions like the Rajaji Swatantra Party, Communist parties, and then DMK's Anaduraiji. All kind of forces came together and defeated Kamraj. Therefore, from that day, there is only alliances wins. And alliances matters in Tamil Nadu. In 2006, till 2006, people has never voted a single party as a minority party. But 2006, they voted the majority party. There was a signal from the people that in Tamil Nadu needs a Kerala model of governance, where a major party is there, but other parties are also need to be given due power in the ground.
A very important development we have from the state of Tamil Nadu, and it is related to the Pongal and the Chief Minister's message. In fact, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has spoken about how this should be a Samatuvam Pongal and how DMK's Dravidian model has become a very important impact in the state of Tamil Nadu, in its prosperity, in its development and such. But at the same time, he has once again attacked the union government, claiming that the union government is in a way trying to actually handle Tamil Nadu as like a permanent corona, but at the same time, he wants to drive the message, claiming that like DMK's rule has made a huge impact in the state of Tamil Nadu. And here's what the Netas had to say about this.
What we have been saying is very, very clear. Tamil Nadu is the largest state which has received money, which has received funds for infrastructure development and other welfare activities in the entire country. And it is not from BJP's mouth, it is from the mouth of the government itself, the state government itself. They have come to their chest saying that they stand first in so many schemes, which we have already shared in all the medias. So Mr. Stalin, unable to run the government, his poor administration, failure in controlling the law and order situation, failure to control criminal activities, and the failure to control the drug menace, and encouraging the liquor by the government itself has deteriorated, destroyed Tamil Nadu's fabric. This is what the DMK has done in the last 4.5 years. So, right. Fearing defeat, Mr. Stalin will say all these things.
Anaga Keshav is live with us once again. Anaga, on one side, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin claims that Dravidian model has worked hard to bring the Tamil Nadu state, which has been in the AIADMK rule for the past 10 years, about development, about bringing investment and such. But he also used the word permanent corona, unfortunately, claiming that that's the way union government is treating them. While BJP is giving a different kind of intonation, we also see that like the DMK government has also given a lot of more like gifts and such. What exactly has the DMK government announced for this Pongal, and why does BJP want to retaliate to this?
Well, in fact, what the DMK has announced for Pongal this year is actually a very big hamper. They've announced 3,000 rupees in cash. Apart from that, they're also giving 1 kg rice, they're giving 1 kg sugar, dhoti and shirt. So that's the kind of bumper bonanza that we are seeing from the DMK government. And this will go on to 2 crore 22 lakh people in Tamil Nadu. You know, there are about that many ration card holders. And that's the big bonanza gift that's coming in from the DMK government. And not just that, it didn't just end there. The Chief Minister, while giving out a Pongal greeting, a Pongal message, has called the BJP-led union government as a permanent corona. Stalin says that when he took over the government, Tamil Nadu and the entire country was reeling under the second corona wave. And ever since that happened, the BJP government has continued to be a permanent corona in the lives of the federal structure and the federal system of governance. That's the kind of piercing allegation and statement that Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has given in. It surely is very piercing statement given the fact that he is calling the BJP-led union government as a permanent form of corona. In fact, even the BJP has also targeted the union, targeted the DMK-led government in the state as saying that all this is being done keeping in mind the elections. And that's why all this kind of Pongal, bonanza, hamper doling out is happening. If it was not elections, we wouldn't be seeing so many, impressive schemes being coming in from the DMK. So it's only done keeping in mind the elections is what the BJP is saying.
He's going to go soft in the state of Tamil Nadu right now. And as we speak, Vijay, the Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam leader and the lead actor of Jananayakam, has landed in Tamil Nadu once again in Chennai after his 1 day of CBI grilling in Delhi. And this is very important because Vijay, the leader or lead actor from Jananayakan, which is being completely discussed upon right now, has once again landed back. He was in Delhi to go to CBI office and he was questioned over there over the unfortunate Karur tragedy where 41 lives were lost on September 27. Vijay was called in, and right now we have Apurva also from the airport. Apurva, what is the scenario over there? Vijay has landed. Are the fans there to welcome him?
Well, in fact, Pramod, there aren't any fans. Luckily, the crowds are not as bad. Only, we have Vijay who has just landed here in Chennai airport. This is after, he had attended for the CBI inquiry that took place in Delhi yesterday. There were tough questions that were posed for the TVK chief Vijay there in Delhi by the CBI. This in connection with the Karur stampede. Most importantly, the questions that were asked were on the lines of what was the participation of Vijay in terms of the speech that he had given. Why was there a 7-hour delay, and more importantly, why wasn't there any adequate measures that had been given by the TVK organizers there in Karur, for water and food and other necessities for the public, for the fans, for the supporters of TVK who had come here for watching Vijay in September when this speech had taken out. In fact, we saw 41 innocent people who had lost their lives in that unfortunate stampede, and the visuals from the stampede as well show us the kind of mass frenzy that had taken. And post that, yesterday the CBI had summoned the TVK chief there, Vijay, to Delhi, wherein he had been called in for questioning. In fact, if I can just ask my cameraman to turn around, we can also see that all cameras, in fact the police are also ready and all set for Edappadi Vijay, the TVK chief, to arrive here. His vehicles have all been gone inside and they are waiting as TVK's chief Vijay will be aboarding his vehicle and will be going out. It might, sources do tell us that Vijay is likely to meet the press here, or he might likely address the media, but it looks unlikely given that the situation, the CBI is, likely to call him for a second round of questioning there. What we are getting to learn from sources in Delhi is that, the CBI inquiry will continue on a later date as the Pongal celebrations is all set to take place in Tamil Nadu for the next 3 consecutive days. And Vijay also, is likely to be a part of the Pongal festivities, and that is why there's been a short break that the CBI has granted for the TVK chief Vijay. That we're all set to see Vijay, who will be coming out in his convoy here, and he is likely to reach back to his residence here in Neelangare. Remember, Vijay had been grilled for over 7 hours. He had landed in Delhi early yesterday morning, departing from Chennai, and the investigations that had started around 11 a.m. went on well until 6 p.m. late in the evening yesterday. And Vijay was also accompanied by the TVK other senior members, including Adav Arjuna, Busi Anand, and several others, all of them who had already been called in for questioning by the CBI earlier on.
Yes,
and post that, yesterday Vijay had been called in for questioning. We are waiting to see if Vijay will come out and will speak to and address the press here after the CBI hearing. Vijay, Pramod.
Well, it is very unlikely that Vijay could do it because, like, on one side the matter is still sub judice, but we've been told there is a possibility of his party leader Nirmal Kumar could at least provide some kind of explanation to this. But everything is speculation right now. And for more stories from the state of Kerala, let's go to Shibi mode.
Thank you, Pramod. Well, BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking to change the name of Kerala from Kerala to Keralam. Keralam is how we pronounce the state in Malayalam. In fact, in 2024, the Kerala Legislative Assembly had unanimously passed a resolution seeking to change the name of Kerala from Kerala to Keralam in the official documents. Now, BJP State President Rajiv Chandrasekhar says that the BJP also supports this unanimous resolution that was passed by the Assembly. Both the Congress and the left had agreed to, change the name in the official documents. In fact, Rajiv Chandrasekhar also written to Kerala Chief Minister expressing the support to the resolution. What Rajiv Chandrasekhar says in the letter is that it's Keralam, that's the original name of the state, and it upholds the rich heritage and culture of the state. He also says that this will also help, this name change will also help stop those extremist forces who intends to divide the state to different districts based on religion. So in multiple ways, it's better to change the name to Keralam. He sought Prime Minister Narendra Modi's intervention and support as the BJP also supports this unanimous resolution. The Congress is taking out a day and night protest against the VBG bill against centre outside the Lok Bhavan here in the state capital, Thiruvananthapuram. As you can see behind me, it's the Congress workers here taking out a protest. It's a day and night protest that's taking place outside the Lok Bhavan, inaugurated by AICC General Secretary K.C. Venugopal. They have raised strong objection against the bill and have sought the restoration of Manrega bill, saying that it's the Mahatma Gandhi's name in the bill that's scaring the centre. It says that they're trying to rewrite the history and rewrite the name of Mahatma Gandhi, and it's that attempt that we're seeing in this case also. The Congress here has also raised concerns regarding the new bill which asks the state governments to contribute more. What the Congress is saying is that the state governments are going through a financial crisis with the policies of the centre, especially against the opposition ruled states. So in that background, this is again a setback for the states. So this bill should be withdrawn and the Manrega should be restored. Listen to the reactions.
Just now arrived here back in Chennai airport. As you can see there, that's Talupati Vijay, who has just left from the Chennai airport. In fact, he has gone to Delhi for the CBI questioning that had taken place. And following the questioning there, Vijay has just now reached back to Chennai. And from Chennai airport, he has just now left. And it looks like senior TVK leaders will be arriving here to address the media. Almost for over 7 hours, Talupati Vijay, the TVK chief, had been grilled at the CBI inquiry that took place yesterday. With video journalist Prem at Chennai, Apurva Jayachandran, India Today. Okay, cut it.
Just moments ago, Vijay has landed in Chennai right now. He's come back after the questioning that he went on to do it in CBI headquarters. Now Vijay has landed in Chennai post the questioning. This was day 2 of his trip in Delhi. He left Delhi this afternoon and now has reached Chennai. Just moments ago, he exited out of the terminal building of the Chennai airport. We have got visuals of him exiting as well, and he was accompanied by his party netas Arjun and CTR Nirmal Kumar, who are all office bearers of the TVK party. Remember, Vijay was called in from CBI on the Karur stampede. He was grilled for over 6 hours from morning till evening, and then he went on to stay at a private hotel in Delhi, then left to Chennai. But what we are picking up from our sources within the agencies are that, let's listen to what CTR Nirmal Kumar are saying.
Barricade set பண்ணுங்க bro first.
கேமரா மறைக்குது சார். கொஞ்சம் கேமரா இருக்கு சார். அதான் சார். இரு செட் பண்ணு வெயிட் பண்ணு. யாராவது ரெண்டு பேர் மைக்க புடிச்சு.
Wait, he hasn't started talking, please wait.
Kumar, Deputy General Secretary of the TVK party, just stepping out of the airport, and the media is right there trying to get a word from him as to what exactly happened or transpired in Delhi and what would be the next move in terms of the Jananayakan movie as well. Remember, sources have confirmed to India Today that this is not the end of the questioning of Vijay. There would be another day that Vijay will be summoned before the CBI on the Karur stampede. The lines of questioning for Vijay was that where was he when this whole stampede happened? Why did he leave the premises immediately? And why was there a delay of him coming to the location in Karur when this happened? As we speak, the media is trying to get a word from CTR Nirmal Kumar, who is the Deputy General Secretary. He accompanied Vijay, in fact, to the CBI headquarters and was with Vijay all throughout in the Delhi trip over the last 48 hours. Vijay, remember, has come to Chennai right now ahead of Pongal celebrations. And today is a big day for him because he's got support from Rahul Gandhi for his Jananayakan movie release. EPS has extended an arm or an invite to say that, why don't you join our alliance? So it's a big day for Vijay also. Most likely he will be summoned to Delhi once again by the CBI, either on the 19th or post that, to question him again on the Karur tragedy that happened. We'll have to wait and see what exactly would the office bearers of the TVK party would be telling the media post the landing in Chennai. Vijay has just exited moments ago from the airport. Before he left Delhi, you remember him wearing a white shirt and waving to the media and the camera persons. He didn't speak a word, but through the window, the glass window of the car, he did wave at the reporters and the media and the camera person who were there, who was trying to get a word from him as he left or departed the private hotel in Delhi. Now he's landed in Chennai, and it's just exited moments ago from the terminal building. While Vijay has exited, the media is trying to get a hold of or get a word from CTR Nirmal Kumar or Arjun to understand what exactly transpired in the CBI headquarters. What was the line of questioning? What would they have to say to media? What exactly transpired in the CBI headquarters?
எங்களுடைய தலைவருக்கு விட்னஸ் சம்மன் வந்திருந்தது. அதன் அடிப்படையில் எங்களுடைய தலைவர் நேற்று டெல்லியில் சிபிஐ அலுவலகத்தில் ஆஜராகி அவர்களுக்கு தேவையான விளக்கத்தை அளித்தார். மேலும் இது தொடர்பாக அவர்கள் அதாவது இன்னைக்கு இன்றும் இல்லை இந்த வாரம் பொங்கல் நிகழ்ச்சியும் இருக்குது. படம் ரிலீஸ் சம்பந்தமாகவும் எங்களுடைய தலைவருக்கு பல கூட்டங்கள் டிஸ்கஷன்ஸ் இருக்கிற காரணத்தினால நாங்களே வேறு ஒரு தேதிக்கு நாங்கள் வேண்டுமென்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டோம். அதன் அடிப்படையில் அடுத்த வாரம் ஏதாவது ஒரு தேதி எங்களுடைய தலைவரின் நேரத்தை பொறுத்து வேறொரு தேதியில் மீண்டும் ஒரு நாள் ஆஜராக்கி தேவையான விளக்கத்தை நாங்கள் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெண்டிங் இருக்கிறதுனா நாங்கள் முடிக்கணும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டார்கள். ஸோ அதன் அடிப்படையில் தான் நாங்கள் அடுத்த வாரம், ஏன்னா இன்றைக்கி பல நிகழ்ச்சிகள் ஆல்ரெடி எங்களுடைய தலைவருக்கு பிளான் ஆகிருக்கனால அதனால் நாங்கள் அடுத்த வாரம் அது தொடர்பாக மீண்டும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டோம். ஆனால் தேதி முடிவான பிறகு கண்டிப்பாக அது தொடர்பாக தெரிவிப்போம். வேறு ஏதாவது இல்லை இன்னும் நாங்கள் முடிவு செய்யவில்லை. நாங்கள் முடிவு செய்து எங்களுடைய தலைவரின் நேரத்தை பொறுத்து அது ஏதாவது ஒரு நாள், ஏன்னால் தேர்தல் நேரம் இருக்கிறது, நிறைய கூட்டங்களும் நாங்கள் நிகழ்ச்சிகளும் ஆல்ரெடி நாங்கள் பிளான் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ அதை நாங்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கிறோம். ஸோ அது தேதி நாங்கள் இன்னும் கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறோம்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். ஸோ அதனால் அதன் அடிப்படையில் இன்னும் ஒரு சில நாட்களில் நாங்கள் தேடி முடிவு செய்து நாங்கள் தெரிவித்த பிறகு அவர்கள் அதுக்கு தேவையான ஏற்பாடுகள்.
In a few days, we'll give the CBI a date based on the availability, and then we'll fix up another date for questioning.
உள்ள நடந்த உள்ள என்ன நடந்ததுன்ற தெரிவிக்கிறது.
Our leader Vijay got summoned in his capacity as a witness.
எல்லாருக்கும் நாங்க பல தடவை சொல்லிட்டோம், தமிழக மக்கள் எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் அங்க என்ன நடந்துச்சு. ஒண்ணுல ஒரு சிம்பிள் உதாரணம்,
They've repeated this multiple times. The entire Tamil Nadu knows what happened in Karur.
சொல்லி சிஎம் சொல்லியிருந்தார். 607, அதாவது சும்மா குத்து மதிப்பால் 607 காவலரும்.
There were 607 police personnel deployed in Karur, according to the words by Chief Minister. Exactly 607.
முரண்பாடுகள் இந்த அரசியல் வந்து ஒவ்வொரு சட்டசபை.
Police officer Davidson said that around 500 police personnel were only deployed, and this shows the mismatch in statements by Chief Minister and the police officer.
பல விஷயங்கள் தமிழக அரசும் காவல்துறையும் செய்துள்ளது. அது சம்பந்தப்பட்ட எல்லா விஷயத்தையும் எங்களால் முடிந்த அளவு நாங்கள் கொடுத்திருக்கிறோம். அடுத்ததாக
there were a lot of lapses by the Tamil Nadu government and the police department in the whole Karur stampede tragedy.
பல குளறுபடிகள் நடந்துள்ளது என்று நாங்கள் பல புகார்கள் முன்னே கூறியிருந்தோம். அந்த
a lot of lapses also in the post-mortem procedure.
காவல்துறையினர் மிரட்டி முன்தேதியிட்டு கையெழுத்து வாங்கியதாக பல புகார்கள் வந்தது. அது குறித்தும் சிபிஐயிடம் நாங்கள் எங்களுடைய புகார்களை தெரிவித்தோம்.
The police department have threatened the families of victims who have passed away and forcefully obtained their signatures.
போஸ்ட்மார்ட்டம் முடிச்சு தர சொன்னோம்னு சொல்லி தமிழக கரூர் நகர ஸ்டேஷனில் இருந்து கரூர் எஸ்பி ஆபீஸ் வந்து கூப்பிட்டு மிரட்டியதாக ஆதாரத்துடன் நாங்கள் புகார்களை தெரிவித்துள்ளோம். அது சம்பந்தமாக விரிவாக
Nirmal Kumar says that the post-mortem procedures were extremely done in a hurried fashion by the Tamil Nadu police. Nirmal Kumar alleges that the police used its threatening force to obtain a go-ahead from the families of victims.
ஜனநாயகம் பொறுத்தவரை எங்களுடைய தலைவருடைய கடைசி படம் தமிழக மக்கள் அனைவரும் தமிழக மக்கள்.
As far as Jananayakan is concerned, it is the last film of Edappadi Vijay.
தலைவருக்கு ஒரு நியாயமான ஒரு பீஸ்ஃபுல்லான ஒரு நல்ல படம்.
The entire country
இருக்கணும்னு விரும்புறோம்.
is united to give a peaceful release for Vijay. Let the film release and let the case get sorted out in the Supreme Court, and then we'll answer your further questions.
இல்ல இங்க பாருங்க, எங்களுடைய தலைவருடைய கடைசி படம் அது. அதனால நாங்கள் இது சம்பந்தமாக நீதிமன்றத்திலிருந்து முடியட்டும், இன்னும் ஒன்றாவது நீதிமன்றத்தில் முடியட்டும், கண்டிப்பாக பேசுவோம்.
This is Vijay's final farewell film. Let the matter get over in Supreme Court.
ஆதரவு தெரிவித்த அனைவருக்கும் நாங்களோட நன்றி தெரிவித்துக்கிறோம். இது எங்களுடைய தலைவருடைய சென்டிமெண்டலா இது கடைசி படம். அது எல்லாருக்கும் நாங்க உணர்ச்சி.
Our thanks to all those who extended support to Vijay.
அது பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா முடியட்டும், அது ரிலீஸ் வந்து பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா முடியட்டும். உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தையும்
the entire India, the entire country is waiting for Jananayakan's release. Let it get done peacefully. Let it release peacefully. Nirmal Kumar there sending thanks to all those who extended support to Vijay's film Jananayakan.
இங்க பாருங்க, இது
BJP is pressuring you.
இங்க பாருங்க, நாங்க இது சம்பந்தமா முதல் நாள் போனப்பே சொல்லிருக்கோம். எது எங்களுடைய நிலைப்பாட்டில் எந்தவித மாற்றம் இருக்காதுன்னு தெளிவாக போன தடவை நாங்கள் சிபிஐ போனப்போ சொல்லியிருக்கிறோம். அதனால அதை மட்டுமே நீங்கள் எப்போயுமே எடுத்துக்கோங்க, அதை கடைசி கருத்தாக எடுத்துக்கோங்க.
There is no change in our stance.
எந்த மாற்றமும் இருக்காது. மற்றபடி எல்லாமே இந்த ஜனநாயகம் ரிலீஸ் உச்சநீதிமன்றம் வந்த பிறகு சொல்றோம். நன்றி.
Sorry, one in English, sir. All the national channels are here.
Very short in English. Congress is
You
pressuring
heard CPR Nirmal Kumar, Deputy General Secretary of the TVK party, speak just after they have exited the airport terminal building in Chennai. TVK in fact, Neta has said that the post-mortem of the victims were hurried as well, and that the numbers given out by the government and the police department didn't match, and that Vijay was summoned.
And definitely
no alliance with BJP.
No, see, on our ideological stand and everything, we have already clearly told our stand very clearly. And definitely, like any of that said, we'll let the press know.
Sir,
Rahul Gandhi have said that.
We definitely thank all the people and all the leaders who have supported for the release of the movie. And definitely, this is the last movie of our leader. Sentimentally, and all our party cadres, and including all the people of Tamil Nadu and the whole of our leaders, fans wanted this movie to be released peacefully. And definitely, we wanted this to happen very peacefully. And this is pending at the court. We'll come to the press.
Do you alliance?
Rahul Gandhi
we'll come to the press and do explanation once the release is done. Until then, we
So
will.
Rahul Gandhi has supported Jananayakan. Rahul Gandhi has supported Jananayakan.
No. See one thing. See, any alliance, our leader will take a call. And anything, definitely we'll let the press know. And definitely we thank everyone who has supported our.
Sir, Rahul Gandhi has supported Jananayakan.
Right now, in fact, speaking in English, said that thanking everyone on the support of the movie release. In fact, he was referring to Rahul Gandhi's tweet on the Jananayakan movie, attacking the central government, saying it was because of the INB ministry that the movie release is delayed. He went on to say that on the alliance, in fact, on the alliance, Vijay, the chief of TVK, will take the final call, and they would, in fact, tell the people and the media at the appropriate time. But while speaking in Tamil, or the regional language, he said that there were multiple lapses in terms of what was the statement given out by the Chief Minister and the police department, and how the police tried to force statements out of the victims of the Karur tragedy. And then he also went on to say that Vijay was summoned as a witness to the whole stampede. And now he went on to say that he's been eagerly waiting for the Jananayakan release. Vijay has been eagerly waiting for the Jananayakan movie release, and said that he thanks everyone who have extended the support to his movie release over the last 3 to 4 days. Apurva Jayachandran is joining me live. Apurva, could you break down exactly what did Nirmal Kumar tell the media? While we try to get reconnected to Apurva Jayachandran as to what exactly did CTR Nirmal Kumar speak. He's the Deputy General Secretary of the TVK party. He's been in close associate of Vijay over the last 48 hours. He accompanied Vijay to the CBI headquarters, so he seems to have some information as to what transpired in the CBI agency headquarters. He went on to say that the police definitely did forcibly take statements out of the families of the stampede that were affected, and then Vijay was summoned as a witness to the whole questioning, and also went on to say that there was lapses between the statements that the Chief Minister gave out and the numbers that the police department had given out. He also thanked the support that people are giving him and his party over the Jananayakan movie release. Recently, Rahul Gandhi did tweet also on the movie release and directly attacked the union government. Anaga Keshav is joining me live on this. Anaga, could you break down the key takeaways that Nirmal Kumar spoke?
In fact, the first thing that Nirmal Kumar says is that, they've taken a break for Pongal, and Vijay was summoned in his capacity as only a witness. So once this entire Pongal celebrations get over in about a week or so, we'll give CBI another date and Vijay will have to go again. So that's the first clarification that's coming in, that this enquiry that we saw wasn't the last. There is going to be a round 2 of enquiry as well. CT Nirmal Kumar also went on to add that, that this entire Karur stampede tragedy happened because of the lapses on part of the Tamil Nadu government and the police department. He also went on to say that the Tamil Nadu police department went on to threaten the families of victims in order to obtain a quicker post-mortem signatures. That's the kind of big statement that we saw coming in from Nirmal Kumar, directly attacking the Tamil Nadu police department, saying that they have threatened the families of victims in this whole Karur stampede tragedy. And it's quite likely that the same statements would have been echoed in front of the investigating officers in the national capital, that the entire onus of whatever happened in Karur, the utmost unfortunate tragedy that happened in Karur, the onus squarely lies with the Tamil Nadu government and on the police department, is the kind of strong stance that the TVK has taken. In fact, he also tells a very strong thing, that the Tamil Nadu police department has threatened the families of victims.
What exactly will the CBI also say, and also the DMK will of course retract and confront the statements given out by the TVK Neta. Apurva Jayachandran is also joining us. Apurva, you did speak to CTR Nirmal Kumar just a while back and moments back. What were the takeaways from his statement that were made, especially on the Karur tragedy? What did he say?
Well, in fact, Nagarjun, what we're getting to learn is that, they're very, clear on their point and what has been, what they have observed so far from the Karur stampede and the takeaways that they've given. And that's what Nirmal Kumar has also gone on and stated here while addressing the media. He says, Talaivar Vijay has been very clear in stating whatever had gone wrong, and that there have been several loopholes that were there in the investigations that had continued on in the Karur stampede incident. And that's also something that Nirmal Kumar has gone ahead and cited here while addressing the media. He says, speaking on if there might be possible alliances or anything else, he says that that's something that the leadership will take a call. But so far in that, incident, over 41 lives that had innocently been lost there, he says they are very sorry that this incident had happened, but more so, the kind of mishandling and the kind of mismanagement that the lapses definitely can be seen, and that's something that we will not stay silent about, is what CTR has gone ahead and said, speaking to the media today.
Anaga, in fact, we'll have to wait and see what the DMK would confront these statements with facts. DGP Davidson was summoned, is what you had reported yesterday. Do we have information as to what are the questioning lines that the DGP got from CBI, and what answers did the DGP pass on?
Well, like how Vijay was questioned by the CBI officers, the former ADGP Law and Order, who is currently serving as the DGP Armed Force, Davidson, has also appeared in front of the CBI investigating officers to put forth the stance by the Tamil Nadu Police Department. Remember, when the whole Karur tragedy happened, I had asked Davidson if there was any failure of intelligence as to why is it that the Tamil Nadu Police Department couldn't anticipate that there would be a huge surge in crowd. To which he replied saying that there was zero failure of this whole Tamil Nadu Police Department, and they had provided all the adequate police muscle and manpower and support that was required. But whatever happened was beyond anybody's control, is what the police officer had told India Today. And now, like how Nirmal Kumar has pointed out, there were mismatches between the statements that that the Chief Minister gave and the numbers that Davidson has had given. The police department had stated that there were around 550 police personnel deployed, whereas the Chief Minister had given a figure around 607 police personnel deployment. So this seems to be the main point that the TVK has picked up and is pointing fingers at the government, saying that when there is so much lapses between what the government has to say and what the police department has to say, how does one even trust their version, is what TVK is saying. All in all, both parties are trying to wash their hands off this whole matter. The Tamil Nadu government is squarely trying to point the blame at the event organizers by saying that it was because of Vijay's delay by 7 hours why there was so much restlessness, panic and anxiety among the crowd that contributed to the tragedy that happened. Whereas TVK is saying that the narrow, that the venue that we were provided with was very, very narrow. It was so constricted. Despite us asking for a better venue, we were given a very narrow venue, and that seems to have been the main reason why the tragedy happened, is what the TVK has to say.
Right. In fact, this story is not over yet, Anaga. There would be more statements coming in on the same story, and the Karur tragedy seems to be not over yet in Tamil Nadu. We'll get you more all along the next few hours over the same tragedy and also the same news, and a lot more updates coming in after the break. Keep watching India Today.